Hey guys, how's it going tonight? If you can hear us, please put a one in the chat box. We're just having a little bit of technical difficulties. We're trying out a new software. So if you can hear us, just put a one in the chat box.
And if you can't see the chat box, it's up on the right. Should show up. Thanks for your patience. We're figuring this out as we go. We're going to get started in just a couple seconds.
All right. Well, welcome. Hopefully you guys can hear this. My name, if you don't know us, my name is Ben Tyrell, and I have Kirsten here.
Hey.
And we welcome you to our webinar tonight, and we're going to be talking about retail arbitrage and how you can make money on Amazon.
Yep. It sounds like such an intense term, retail arbitrage.
Yeah.
But it's really fun, and it's something that everybody can do. It's something we do, I think, very well between the two of us. I've mastered the art of shopping, and Ben's mastered the art of shipping stuff to Amazon. So we're just going to show you guys exactly how we go about doing that. So if you guys have any questions as we go through the webinar, feel free to leave a comment in the chat box, and we will answer all of your questions. If you want to save your questions for later, that's fine. Write it down, or we can always go backwards if you want to just post that. It won't distract us at all. So I want to make sure one more time, we didn't get anybody posting a one. Can you guys hear us? Are you there?
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. So first, we'll like to introduce ourselves. Again, my name is Ben, and I have Kirsten here, and we're husband and wife, serial entrepreneur team.
Yes, and by that we mean we just can't get enough of entrepreneurship. We like to start multiple businesses, but one of our favorites is probably Amazon, because it was one of our first that we actually started to make money on.
Yeah.
So we're all about passive income, meaning we like to make money in our sleep. We like seeing our bank account go up from work that we did months ago. And Amazon makes that possible. And also, going along with that, when we started to see that it actually worked and that we were able to make money from this, and it wasn't just a theory or some weird thing on the internet, we wanted to immediately start sharing it with other people because it's valuable and it's changed our life and it's opened a lot of doors for us. And so obviously, when you find a great deal or you learn a new trick, you want to teach others about it because you want them to start having the same awesome success in their life. So we're helping other people to find their passion and helping them to live with purpose. And it goes so much deeper than any business model or anything that we're doing. It's really about finding that fulfillment in your life in every aspect.
Yeah.
And anytime you're an entrepreneur, even if you have a slight entrepreneur itch and you have some kind of business, so much self-development comes with that. So we like to use that in everything that we're doing. Mm-hmm. So we have our e-commerce, which is the Amazon store, our online marketing, service-based businesses, MLMs, education, and more. So we have our hand in everything. We like to understand it all so we can help other people do it all as well. Yeah. So that's kind of who we are. We have 3 kids. We stay very, very busy. We're working around the clock nonstop. I think we work in our sleep. It's just really fun, and we really enjoy it.
So how did we get to this point? How did we get to being entrepreneurs?
We always were, but like closet entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Like entrepreneurship sounded like horrible to me. It sounded like people who couldn't just stay at a job. They were ADD, which I guess they kind of are,
yeah.
Especially like us. But we didn't really know we were entrepreneurs. We just thought we had all these great ideas that never worked out. Mm-hmm. And we were doing the whole full-time job thing. I was staying home with the kids, doing a little bit of photography on the side, and Ben had a job in nonprofit. And we realized where we lived, we would never be able to make enough money in his career to be able to like progress, to move up. We were really, really stuck. There was no way you could make more money at your job. We were at the limit. Yeah. They were paying more than they should have been paying him. So we needed a solution. And we were like, how do people around here make money? They can't all be doctors and lawyers. How does everybody have so much wealth? And how can we get a piece of the pie?
And like people are making more money than doctors and lawyers.
Yeah.
Like doctors and lawyers is like middle class.
Yep. Which is crazy. I mean, we lived in one of the most wealthy communities in the United States. So we saw the lifestyle opportunities, and we saw how people were living. And we also saw a lot of people walking the beach trail in the middle of the day who were not at an office. So we're like, we've got to figure this out. How do people make money online?
Yeah. So it was just like really like one day, do you remember when I came home and I was just like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
This is not what I want to do.
Yep.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
And then that's when I got I had my aha moment.
And to be clear, we had many of those conversations where you're like, I don't want to do this anymore.
It wasn't just like out of the blue.
No.
But I was fed up.
It was like the actual breaking point where it's like, something has to change and I'm going to do whatever it takes to change it.
Yeah. So that was October of 2015. So like, 9 months ago?
Uh-huh.
And it was...
I can't believe it was 9 months ago.
I know.
It feels like yesterday.
Could have had a baby by now.
Yeah. Yeah, we'd had a business baby.
So it was like... So I kind of like got this fire lit. And then I was just researching like crazy and trying to find... Like, I literally sat at the computer and I was like, how to make money online, how to work for yourself. Like,
honestly, I think everybody's like Googled that at one point.
Yeah. And so like I was looking around, and then I ran across this blog post about this person who was selling Chinese lanterns on Groupon and made like $15,000 in 1 month.
Which sounds awesome.
Yeah. And however, I was like, holy cow. So this is possible. So I was doing a little bit more research, and then I was like, well, sure, that sounds great. I'm getting these products for super cheap, but then I have to box them up and I have to ship them out. I don't want to go to the post office every day. And if anybody has ever done any kind of online business, like even selling on eBay or selling on Amazon or anywhere, and having to deal with customers and having to ship products, I don't know.
Fun. There's been a lot of times when I've forgotten to ship a product for like a week, and then I get in trouble and I get like a low seller rating. It's just hard to stay on top of it. So
I figured, okay, so that's not going to work for me. And then I came across Amazon. And, and like I had sold products on Amazon before.
Yeah.
And I had actually heard of Amazon FBA years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Why didn't we jump on it then?
Well, because it was just like, I didn't quite understand the whole concept. And, it was like, we weren't ready. Right. So I started reading more about it, and I started learning, and I literally spent probably like a full month of studying, reading, listening of how to sell on Amazon.
Not even a full month, because we had you were researching as you were doing it.
Yeah. Like I got to the point where I was like maxed out on information overload. So anyway, you might be asking, well, what's Amazon FBA?
Yeah.
And Amazon FBA stands for Fulfilled by Amazon.
So all that annoying process of mailing out your order, staying on top of stuff, it takes that out of the equation, and Amazon does the work for you. And they make it really easy.
Yeah. So you can, and there's several ways that you can actually sell on Amazon. You can do wholesale, you can do private label, which we do, and retail arbitrage, which we'll be diving in a little bit more. So we just want to talk briefly about private label and what we do, because this is our primary focus on Amazon. So basically with private label, you are sourcing your own products from overseas. You are creating your own products and branding them as your own business, your own brand, and then you send them into Amazon, and then Amazon sells it to their customers. So this is what we do. It's a little bit more time intensive
in the beginning,
but it is one of those things that once you get it going, another passive income stream, you make money in your sleep.
We still make money in our sleep today from work that we did that month in October and November.
So private label is one option. The other one that we want to talk about tonight is retail arbitrage. If you haven't heard of retail arbitrage, you've probably actually may have done it without knowing.
That's what it's called.
So retail arbitrage is the process of purchasing discounted merchandise at your local stores, online, wherever, and selling it for a higher price, for a markup. And you can do that online. You can do that in the store. That's essentially what retailers do.
Mhm.
They buy their products wholesale, and then they mark up the prices. Well, you're not buying wholesale. You're finding discounted prices or discounted products at your stores. So there's tons of possibilities with this.
Mhm.
You can do as much as you want, or you can do as little as you want. But what if I told you that you could make an extra $200, $500, or even $1,000 a month doing a retail arbitrage?
And without having to be in like a multi-level marketing company, without
This
any
is not
quotas
an
deadlines.
MLM. This is not something that you buy into.
It's your own business.
Your own business. You work for yourself. And
it's pretty much as you want to shop and as much as you want to spend at the store, you can equate that out to be how much you're going to make.
So basically, you're getting paid to shop. You can go shop, go do the things that you normally do.
You don't have to be a secret shopper.
Yeah.
You buy whatever you want. That's going to be a great deal.
So you buy these products and you send them in to Amazon, and then they sell it for you. So we want to give an example of our most recent shopping trip, just to kind of give you an idea of how this works. Now, this is not, just to preface it, this is not a get-rich-quick thing. It does take a little bit of work and practice and focus to get really good at it.
Yeah.
Because it's a skill.
And I'm the bomb.com at it. I'm probably the best at it than anybody I know.
Yeah.
who's in my circle. My dad tries and he gets really frustrated. And I will admit the first 3 times I went, I got really frustrated to the point where I was like, we can't keep encouraging people to do this because it's hard. Well, anything worth doing is hard. And it was really complicated. The first few times I went, I did not have successful shopping trips. But I stuck with it and I dug deeper and I went to all the stores that I could and I searched through every aisle of the store. And now when I go to stores, I don't have to do that because I know exactly where not to waste my time. And inventory changes all the time. So you're going to have better luck some days. Clearance deals are going to go different days. Mm-hmm. So there's lots of variables, but I don't live in a huge city. It's average. It's a normal sized town. And there's lots of shopping, but it's not big, huge stores. They're not like giant chains. And I went to Tuesday morning and I went to a thrift store. And so we're just going to break down how much money I spent and how much I will profit after paying myself back with that investment and giving Amazon their cut of the cake.
Yeah, because they, you're doing business with Amazon and they are going to take a commission. So please keep that in mind as well.
Yeah.
So this is not going to make you tens of thousands of dollars.
Unless you shop all day, every
you would
day.
have to do a lot.
If you want to make tens of thousands, you have to do private labeling because that's actually more possible.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and break this down. So last week you went shopping and you spent a total of $140.
Yeah. And I did that in about 90 minutes.
Yeah.
I was at the store for about an hour and a half.
And that's about 10, I think it was about 10 products. Mm-hmm. And they ranged from They were all over the map.
$47.
Yeah. So you bought like a coffee maker, you bought some
iPad covers
and some kid art kits and
travel kits
and just a couple other things. So you spent a total of $140. And based off of those products, we would anticipate if we were able to sell everything right this minute today, you would be making $368 in sales. Now that is your sales number. That is how much money you can potentially make from
how much they will sell for.
What they will sell for. And what you need to also keep in mind is that those prices fluctuate. Like we have one product that you got, and last time I checked, I mean, it went up another $10. But then 2 weeks ago, it was like twice as much. So, you can always kind of gauge. You don't know exactly how much it's going to sell for, but you can gauge that, and you can also kind of play the system a little bit, because retail arbitrage is really kind of a game.
Yeah,
it becomes a game.
Yep.
And really you kind of try and outbid different sellers, outprice different sellers, and get your product as
it's like
high.
eBay, but opposite.
Yeah,
you're trying to have the best sale price so that you can sell your product first.
So with that, the Amazon fees, and we're going to be completely transparent about this because it does, that is something that you have to deal with.
And the reason the fee on this one is so high probably is because of the coffee maker, because it's oversized and it was a little bit heavy.
So just so you know, the more expensive the product, the higher the fees, and the larger the product, the higher the fees. So if you can find products that are high priced, that are small, then your fees are going to be a little bit less.
Mm-hmm.
But you can anticipate that they'll take between, like 20 to 30% depending on the product. So with this, we were estimating that our fees were going to be about $118. And then you take out what you spent on your inventory. Now you could always, essentially you're paying yourself back
mm-hmm.
for what you purchased. And, you can always take that and reinvest it and buy more products. So that leaves you with $110 profit.
In 90 minutes of
and then
shopping.
90 minutes of shopping. Now, if you could do that every week,
yeah,
like that's an extra $400 or $500 a month
mm-hmm.
right there.
Just from shopping once a week, going by yourself without the kids, taking your phone and taking some extra time, even if you're already going to Target.
Yeah.
Every time you go to Target, we all go to Target 3 times a week because we're moms and it's like Disneyland for moms. So you might as well be checking the clearance every time you go. You just never know. We bought water filters once for like water pitchers, and they sold the day they hit the warehouse, and we made like $15 on each pitcher. So you get lucky and you know what you're looking for, and we teach you exactly how to do that.
Yeah. So where do you find all your retail arbitrage
It
items?
is such a variety. Like I've learned how to dominate
You
all
can
the
look
stores.
everywhere. And it's not just in stores.
Yeah.
I mean, we look at Walmart, Target, grocery stores, hardware stores, thrift stores. You can find products in garage sales. You can find them online. You can buy products off of Craigslist, eBay.
Mm-hmm.
I know people purchase products on eBay. You can even find products in your own home.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're like probably the majority of people, you shop a lot and you have a lot of random items in your house that you've never even opened.
Right.
You can go find those, send those into Amazon, sell them. You make more space in your closet and you make a little money on the side too.
More money in your bank account.
Yeah. I mean, and the easiest place to start really is your bookshelf.
Yeah.
I've had probably the best luck with finding products on my bookshelf.
That like paid our bills once.
Yeah. Because there was one time I was cleaning out our bookshelf and I was just like, okay, fine. I have all of these books from college. I'm just going to get rid of them, sell them, see how much, because, textbooks usually go for pretty good too. So anyway, I found a book, scanned it. I think I probably spent $50 on it when I was in school. I sold it for over $300.
Which is crazy.
On Amazon.
Yeah.
Because it was out of print. Uh-huh. It was, and I think the author had passed away. So it was kind of like the value was gold. There. And there wasn't very many copies out there. Yeah. But, like your closet and, your garage can really be your gold mine.
Yeah.
So how are you going to learn how to do this?
We first have to tell them about your house being your gold mine, because we have people who are taking our retail arbitrage course. They're in our whole Amazon course, and they paid for their entire family vacation. They have grown children. They all did this as like a team effort. They hit all the stores in their town. They hit the house. They totally purged like some of their products in their house, and they paid for their whole family vacation with retail arbitrage. So while it's not typical to make like thousands of dollars a month, it's possible
if you put the work into it. And there's people that do make their living doing retail arbitrage.
Mm-hmm.
And they find their products, they hit up, used bookstores, they hit up all the places.
It's perfect for shopaholics.
Yeah. Yeah. And which is why like private label is like more along our alley, because it's more of a passive income.
Yeah.
But if you are really like honestly trying to find ways to make money,
mm-hmm.
and want that flexibility, this is a great option for you. And so we created the Retail Arbitrage Success course because, we had people asking what we were doing, and we wanted to share that and give everybody the opportunity to learn what we're doing. So this online course shows you the whole process, and it breaks it down step by step of what you have to do. So there's the first module is Retail Arbitrage 101, and we talk about how to find your products, we talk about the ranking within Amazon and how certain products will do better than others.
And how quickly they will sell. And yeah, there's a whole
system and formula to it so that you make sure that you're buying products that will sell. Because the last thing you want to do is buy a product, send it in, and it sits there for a year.
And here you lose money.
Yeah.
The fee's higher than the product's worth.
Yeah. And then we show you how to set up your Amazon seller account, how to put your products into Amazon. We also show you how to use the Amazon Seller app, which is a great tool for when you're shopping. Pretty much it's an iPhone, or it's an app for your smartphone, and you scan products and it will tell you what the ranking is, what it's selling for, and you can gauge how well it will do. And so the things that we teach in the course will show you the formulas and the systems that you need to remember when you're in the store so that you can use that app and quickly find products that will give you the biggest return. We also show you how to ship your products to Amazon, and we also have a private Facebook group where you are welcome to ask any questions that you might have about retail arbitrage. We've even had people say, hey, I'm at the store right now. Does this look like a good deal? Mm-hmm. And I'll get on there and, say yes, no, or, it might be.
Yes, no, maybe so.
So the retail arbitrage course right now is listed at $99, and it includes instant access to all of the modules in the course, plus the Facebook group. And it's a $299 value, and right now it's $99 because it's going to be making you money.
Mm-hmm. Guaranteed. If you do it, you will make money.
And it's fast. You can learn. You can pretty much spend half a day going over the materials. You could go to the store, pick up your products, and start making money that day.
And I've had people who do buy the course and they start that afternoon. They'll go over the whole course all morning, and they can't wait for their husbands to get home so they can go shopping. And they're sending me messages. These are close friends who are sending me messages saying, oh my gosh, I had such good success. I've even had girls who are in different states finding great products, and I go to my Target and find similar products, and I'm able to have success myself. So it's a great way to help each other out, to give each other ideas and keep each other inspired. It's just really, really fun, and it's cool to see what people can find.
Yeah. Now, if you are interested in going full-blown out Amazon, we have our complete Amazon FBA course. It's a membership course. It's $47 a month, and it includes the complete private label course, which is hours upon hours of material. And
don't make it sound like it's you're going to spend
but
weeks.
it's going to give you a lot. Oh, Melissa can't see anything.
Oh no.
Maybe try refreshing your screen because we can see it on our end.
If you can hit reconnect down there where it says no video or audio. We're watching it from another computer too. It looks like we can see it, so it might just be your connection.
So and
if you're missing it, and there will be a replay.
Yeah, there will be a replay.
You'll have access to that.
I think it will go up immediately. You might have to skip about the first 10 minutes because we're trying to get it connected. So you get the the private label course, which includes all of the information about how you can start the private label process, and we walk you through that process. We don't necessarily just give you the information and let you run wild. I show you step by step on how to do everything. With that as well, you do get the Retail Arbitrage Success course, which is something I suggest everybody do at the very beginning because it helps you learn about Amazon and how it works. And then in the membership course, so it is $47 each month. You're not obligated there's not a minimum amount of months that you need to be a part of it. So if, you sign up and it's just not right for you, then you're welcome to cancel that membership. But each month there's going to be new courses, new learning modules that will help you through the private label process.
So if you're super dedicated, you start the process. That first month's really going to help you figure out what you're doing and what to source, what you want to sell. The second month's going to have even more modules that are going to help you with your product photography and getting your listing optimized and all kinds of stuff. So we definitely help you along the way. It's kind of timed for the way that we were able to get our stuff in and the way we timed our Amazon business without it being overwhelming, but still being productive.
And then you'll also have access to the private Facebook mastermind group, where all of the private label students are. Again, it's like the retail arbitrage course Facebook group. You can ask questions, and if you are having problems, you can get solutions pretty quickly. And also, when you sign up for the membership, you do get a 30-minute call with me to help you with getting through, getting started. You can use that coaching call anytime within the first 3 months of your membership. So I can, if you feel like you've got it at the beginning, you can, save that coaching call towards the end of your 3 months when you're having a little bit more complicated process with getting, like your product sourced, or, if you have specific questions. We also have monthly group calls where we kind of get together online and we talk about private label. I collect questions beforehand and we just kind of cover different topics that are relevant for that at that time. And it's a great resource for everybody who is part of the group. And we're also starting something new this next month. Starting on August 15th, we are launching our private label challenge within the group. So if you're part of this membership group, you can join in. We're going to have some little contests going on. We're going to have some great prizes for those who are able to really push themselves and take massive action.
Because once you do, that's when you start making massive money.
Yeah.
We don't want you to get the course and just sit there and wonder if you should do it or not. We want you to get busy.
So again, this course, the private label course, is $47 a month. It's a membership course. You can do it for as long as you want. And if you sign up for the complete Amazon FBA course membership group, you will be able to keep your retail arbitrage success course for life. So if you try it out and you're just thinking, no, private label is not for me, I'd rather just do retail arbitrage, shoot me an email and I'll go ahead and cancel your membership, but you'll still have access to that retail arbitrage course for $47.
So it's a win-win.
Instead of the $99. So if you're interested, go ahead and click the offers tab in your webinar, and you can either sign up for the complete Amazon FBA course membership or the retail arbitrage success course. And or you can visit passiveimpact.com and find all the courses that we offer, and you can sign up there as well. I know that we've had a little bit of technical difficulty tonight with getting everybody on. If you have any questions, you can put them in the chat box. If not, then you can always email us. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email us at info@passiveimpact.com. If you have further questions about like the private label course, email us and we can set up a quick little phone call and I can answer any other questions that you might have. So again, check out the links in the offers tab in the webinar and send us any questions that you might have. So we're going to go ahead and sign off. Everybody have a great evening. Kind of look around at our course pages and you can contact us if you have any questions.
I feel like I've been quiet the last few minutes, but I'm still here. You guys, if you joined the webinar and you've been chatting with me on Facebook, you're welcome to chat with me there as well. So whatever questions you have, we're happy to answer those. Thanks for joining in, everybody. Have a fabulous night.
You have a great evening.